Hey, what is going on, guys? Hex Competitive back in today. To bring a video, and as always, down in the title below with the topic we're talking about today. So, Bungou Stray Dogs, episode 9, I believe. So we have 3 more episodes, 10, 11, and 12. And this episode, I just want to come on and just straight up say it. It had a kind of weird feeling to me. I know a lot of you guys are probably really like surprised about that. Probably like, what? Really? I feel as if like the timing of certain things, like the relationship between the agency leader and the poor mafia leader, like their past, like it's just being inserted at an interesting time. And I think I'm just kind of like thrown off at the timing simply because, once again, this is episode 9. These things get presented, and we have 10, 11, and 12 left. So is this war going to carry into another season? Like, I'm just thrown off as to where they're going with this. I mean, I just don't know. I just don't know. I mean, it's just such an weird feeling of an episode because we have all the cool things in the, towards the end, and the whole time I was watching it, I was just kind of like, I like, this is awesome. I mean the gravity thing, learning about Chuya in his second form, like that was badass. Like we'll get into that here in a little bit, but it's just, I just feel like it was mistimed. But I think that's only because I just don't know what they're doing with this and where they're going. So it may not be nothing at all. I mean, it just maybe just like, as soon as I find out where they're going with this, I'll be like, oh yeah, because I'm just worried that this is going to be rushed. I mean, with 3 episodes left, I mean, we still have quite a few guild members left, and I mean, wrapping up the agency versus the mafia, I mean, I would think that they just wouldn't be like, hey, we're buddies now, we beat guild, and that's the end of the story. I would hope that wouldn't be the end of the story like that, because I just think there can't be the poor mafia and there can't be the agency. And Dazai and the whole thing, how they intertwine. There can't be 2 people that, try to rule this city. One's protecting it, one's trying to rule it. There has to be a conclusion to that, and I think that's just where I'm really kind of worried. But let's start off with the beginning with Kunikita. So everyone but Kunikita knows about this secret meeting that's going down with the poor mafia and the agency. He's just kind of like, what the hell? And I like how Dazai takes that little shot at Kunikita and he's like, yeah, Atsushi's gone up the ranks real high. He makes like a comment, a gesture kind of like that. And I was just kind of like, oh, dude, Kunikita's gonna feel like a piece of shit. Because he looks up to the the leader so much of the, special agency. And just Atsushi can form a meeting, persuade him to have a meeting with the poor mafia. Like, I mean, come on. I mean, what do you expect? But now we have a little flashback with Mori, the poor mafia leader, and Dazai, and we see that he was actually pretty young whenever he joined the agency. He even witnessed Mori kill his predecessor, the previous, leader of the poor mafia, and that's crazy. Like, it's kind of like, and they kind of have like a little bit of dialogue exchanging back and forth, talking about how, hey, why did you quit the poor mafia? But my offer still stands. You can rejoin Dazai. That's what Mori says to Dazai, and he's like, I didn't quit. You kicked me out, remember? You were afraid that I'd take your position. Dazai knew the whole time. And I want to hop into the second half just for a second. So, the poor mafia leader knows Dazai's that strong. And we can assume he's stronger than all the executives. I mean, come on. We saw what the leader of the agency did to 3 of his members. Just disarmed them with a katana, 1 slice. Like, he didn't really even acknowledge them. The only person he acknowledged was Mori. And he even makes suggestions about you're still in the girls, and you still act like a little girl and stuff like that. So that kind of explains somewhat why he likes that little girl. I'm not sure. We gotta get flashback. And I'm pretty sure he called him master or something, didn't he? Or boss. He called the agency leader boss. If I'm interpreting that correctly, let me know in the comments below, because I'm pretty sure he called him boss. I'm pretty sure. But now back to the main topic here. So, if the Mori was afraid of Dazai taking his position and killing him, why didn't Dazai just destroy Lovecraft? Was it just the matchup thing or what? Why didn't he just destroy Lovecraft? I mean, Dazai is stronger than what we've been seeing. Given his multiplication didn't work, but if Dazai's really that strong, I mean, he can turn his defense into offense, right? And basically, Dazai's nullification ability is a defensive type of thing. Let's just be honest. It's a defensive type of ability, right? Dazai could easily turn that around. Obviously, he's too strong not to. If he can beat Mori, then yeah. If Mori was afraid Dazai could beat him with just nullification, that would be weird. Obviously, Dazai's just naturally gifted as hell, right? So I just want to see what Dazai's up to. And the faces he made, oh my god, the facial expressions, his eyes. Just look at his eyes. My thumbnail, maybe a little screenshot of one of his eyes. Dude, this is the face. He seems like he's getting like darker with this war, and we found out that him and Chuya actually are like the most devastating rivals in history. Whenever they go all out together, like that's nuts. That's nuts because we found out that his ability is gravity, Chuya's, and he also has a second like ability which unlocks like his inner gaze, kind of like Guy Sensei or something, or Rock Lee, right? And he can't control himself. We just kind of see him after he defeats Lovecraft. He just starts throwing his gravity things at the ground, just like laughing. It's kind of like shit, but that really destroys his body. Like he'll die if he stays in that too long. And he can't, I guess his timeline was really slim because we already saw his skin just ripping and started bleeding. So I mean. So now the next question is, alright, so Lovecraft was not even gifted. He was basically a zombie, a monster. So that makes you wonder about the rest of the guild members. Who the hell are these people? I mean, who the hell are these people? But we got to think. I mean, we got to think. This isn't over by a long shot. There's too many things that we've seen in the past not to come up in the present, like Mori's real intentions here, all those kind of things. So I'm not sure where it's going. Besides, I know it's going with the guild and whatnot, but I'm not sure like how it's planned to end. Is it still planned to end in the war? Is it planned to end when the guild loses and now it's just Port Mafia versus agency? Like what's going on here? Like that's really what I want to know, guys. But Dazai, we got to know. We got to know what's up with you, man. We got to know. But don't be misled. I want to say that though. Don't be misled. Dazai really does care about his ex-Port Mafia members. He does, because, I mean, he even calls Chuya buddy when he passes out. Given at the end, if you guys stayed for after the EDs, always stay for after the EDs, by the way, guys. That's just nonsense if you don't, because you're missing some funny stuff, and sometimes you're missing some really cool stuff. There's, like, previews and stuff like that. Just always stay for them. I just said, just always stay for after the ending songs. There's always stuff there 95% of the time. Not always, but 95% of the time. And he's like, I left him there. Obviously, he didn't take him to the extraction point, which I thought was freaking hilarious. But, yeah, I wonder what Dazai did to the guy that controls the vines, the roots in the ground. He's disarmed pretty easily. So, yeah. I think he may have took Q with him, too. I know he took the doll, but yeah, as always, guys, you've been Hags. Be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and leave down your thoughts in the comments below. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.